Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below. So, if you noticed, we got some Dragon Ball Z there in the background. We got one of my two new studio lights on. You can thank my mother and brother for those. So we're improving a little bit at a time. So no more ghost story videos at night when I have to shoot them at night, which I'm sure you'll all be happy about. So moving on, today we are talking about Season 4, Episode 11 of My Hero Academia. And Mimic basically gets defeated in a couple of seconds. We finally figure out where he is hiding. He gets aggravated and angry. Toga's actually talking about how weak men always try to go on top to prove that they are higher than you, but even though in reality they are weaker. So Deku figures out where he is, does like a smash, goes flying after him. Eraserhead finds him, stops his quirk, and that's the end of him. Not exactly sure where Twice and Toga are at this point in time. They're somewhere underground. That's about all we know. Moving on. We get two new characters of the 8 bullets. So we get Shin Nemoto and we get Dorio Sakakai, if I am butchering their names correctly. And basically, Sakakai's ability is if he is drunk and you are close enough to him, you also feel drunk and impaired. And then Shin's ability is basically, it's kind of like truth-telling or confession, where if he asks you a question, you were basically forced to answer it and tell the truth, even if you didn't want to. We get to see this a little bit in the beginning with Twice, hello Kitty, and Toga, where they're both asked about their abilities, and basically they forcefully tell them their abilities. Twice says that he does not actually duplicate himself because he has a split personality, which makes sense. That would make things miserable for Twice. And Toga apparently, when she transforms, has to be naked in order to do it, which is embarrassing for her, which makes sense because we kind of saw that in the last episode. I thought it was like a skin-tight suit. To me, it looks like a skin-tight suit, but who knows? I'm not going to really debate that too much. You can debate it in the comments down below if you feel the need to. Moving on, Lemillion is... Yes, Kitty, I know. I know, Kitty. Where are you? There he is. There's Kirby. His name's Kirby. Anyway, Lemillion is a total badass in this. You know, I'm going to show you guys my kitty. Come here. Say hi, Kirby. Hi. I'm going to put him on my lap and just pet him for right now so he stops meowing. So Lemillion is a total badass in this. He basically knocks out Shin and Slosh, I'm going to call him because that's his quirk, the drunk guy, or close to it, I should say, after he is impaired. Knocks Chronostasis away and beats the crap out of Overhaul for a couple of minutes. But the problem is he's actually not knocking these people out because he is basically, he's impaired. So he thinks he's hitting them in like the face. In reality, he's hitting them a little bit lower, a little bit higher. So he's not hitting the points that he wants to hit in order for them to be defeated. And then when we learn that Overhaul gets hit, I think he has some kind of actual disease type situation. Because when he gets hit, he's getting like little spots progressively all over his face, like they're covered by makeup or something. So not really sure if he has an actual disease or not. I'm guessing that might get explained a little bit later on. We'll just have to wait and see. But the main issue Lemillion is facing in this is that if Eerie gets hurt in any way, shape, or form, yes, he did get Eerie away from everybody. That Overhaul is going to be the only person that can basically heal her. Overhaul doesn't care. He doesn't care if he or his henchmen end up hitting Eerie. Eerie, we also learned, is not actually his daughter, by the way. He said she was his daughter. In reality, she's not. That was probably just a lie for her to come with him earlier in the season, but he is the only one that can heal him. So he is doing his best to defend Eerie from every single attack that is happening. Obviously, they are more focused on Lemillion than Eerie, but there is a point where Shin basically has a gun, and where Overhaul throws basically the bullets that we saw from in the previous like couple minutes ago to Shin in order to shoot either Lemillion or somebody. In order to basically destroy their quirk. We learned in the beginning of the episode that they have perfected the quirk destroying bullets. So, knowing that he is going to protect Eerie, Shin decides to shoot Eerie with a bullet. Now, Lemillion doesn't know if it's an actual bullet, a fake bullet. You know, we have no idea what it is, but he not knowing what it is, he jumps into Protector as any hero would. He gets hit with it, and inevitably destroys his quirk. But even after it destroys his quirk, he basically just keeps going. Like, Lemillion is physically strong. Like, we've seen it before when he was using his quirk. It is basically butt naked, taking on the entire class 1A. And he is just still beating the crap out of Overhaul. Everybody's like, how is this even humanly possible? His quirk should be destroyed. He should be on the floor. Shouldn't be able to do anything. But he just keeps going like a boss. And then he gets hit with these concrete spikes, inevitably, that Overhaul is creating with his abilities. And he's in pretty bad shape at this point in time by the end of the episode. But then we get a little preview, and we know Sir Night Eye's coming in. Deku's punching through the wall. Eraserhead's coming through the wall. Basically, everybody's coming. 9 out of 10, Eerie is going to get saved. Lemillion's going to be fine. No problems there. But the biggest issue is, will Lemillion get his quirk back at any point in time? We know Eerie has the ability to destroy quirks with her blood, based on what Overhaul is. So I'm assuming she has the ability to fix that as well. Obviously, she doesn't master her quirk yet. It's going to be a while before she is able to restore Lemillion's quirk. If his quirk is truly gone, we don't 100% know. I'm pretty confident it is. But I'm assuming at some point in time, if Lemillion's quirk is actually gone, we will get that back. Overall, great episode. This is kind of what I think about when I think of My Hero Academia. Action-packed fighting, some character development growth, what it means to be a hero, etc. And it is just delightful. I am loving it, and I look forward to the next episode. What I think might happen next episode? Overhaul's he's gonna be done. There is no possible way Overhaul's not going to get defeated within the next episode or two. It's basically him. I think Chroniostasis, like his kind of right-hand man. I think he's still in there as well, somewhere in the general facility. So he might be helping. But Mimic's done. Most of the 8 bullets are done. His actually men might even turn on him at this point in time if they know he's going to lose and they want somebody else better to be a leader because they're loyal to him out of fear, not loyal to him out of his actions. They might actually end up turning on him and helping the heroes defeat him. So we'll have to wait and see there. Overhaul, I think he's going to have to die. And the reason I say that is because it's going to be very hard to basically knock him out without him touching you with his hands. Because basically, as you've seen in previous episodes, he touches you with one hand, you're done. That's it. You know, he deconstructs you, you're splattered all over the pavement. There's nothing you can do about it, and he's the only one that can bring you back if he chooses to, which he would not choose to resurrect a hero. Obviously, makes sense. But even if he gets handcuffed or somebody accidentally touches him, a cop accidentally touches him, they're done. So they're going to have to do some like massive restraints all over his hand, which I don't even know if they have with them. We'll have to wait and see what happens. The cops seem pretty useless to this. And the heroes are doing all the work from what we can tell. Obviously up above, the cops are doing work. But who knows? Neri-chan, I don't know if we're going to see her or Rukiyu. I think she's like the number 10 hero that turns into a dragon. Maybe Uraraka. Maybe they'll come help out. You know, they've been dealing with all the crap up top. We haven't really seen that giant muscular dude get defeated yet. So we'll wait and see what happens there, I guess. Who knows? Anyway, those are kind of my thoughts, general reactions, a little bit of a recap for you guys and gals and people, whatever you want to be called. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. I hope it actually records this time because it didn't the first time. I'm either having an issue with my microphone or the aux port in my phone. But anyway, have a good one.